Hey guys, I've got a review of Disney's Christopher Robin for you right now. The movie stars Ewan McGregor as an adult Christopher Robin, and after a childhood filled with adventures with Pooh and the gang in Hundred Acre Wood, Christopher Robin grew up to essentially become a slave to his job as an efficiency manager at a place called Winslow Luggage, rarely spends time with his wife and his daughter, and now that some serious employee cuts are also on the horizon for his department, the stress level is just sky high. And of course, that's when Pooh steps out into London and right back into Christopher Robin's life. This will probably come as no surprise, but there's a very sweet quality to Christopher Robin that does make it a tough movie to dislike, but good intentions and cute characters do not guarantee a strong film, and I think that Christopher Robin kind of proves that. I found the first half of the film very slow and dreary. There's also a really long opening catch-up type sequence that shows the viewer what Christopher Robin has been up to over the years, and while it does offer up a lot of backstory, it feels like it goes on for a very long time, and then in the end, while well-informed, I certainly didn't feel invested. And even when you do get into the meat of the present-day story, that's the case for a good while. Pooh is adorable, and there are some very successful fish-out-of-water type jokes with Pooh figuring out how the real world works, but those are only very brief moments in a first and kind of second act that feels pretty lifeless otherwise, and this has absolutely nothing to do with McGregor's work. He is clearly pouring everything he's got into that role, and he does have some very charming chemistry with his digital co-stars, but there's only so far that can take you when, one, the movie has next to no energy, and two, the story itself wasn't nearly as deep as I thought it would be. I thought the concept of an adult Christopher Robin kind of coming to terms with his present by reconnecting with his past had so much potential, but the movie doesn't really offer all that much beyond a surface level treatment of that concept, and that also meant that there weren't very many surprises in Christopher Robin either. The pace does wind up picking up quite a bit in the third act of the film, and I won't spoil what happens there, but it is a race against the clock type of scenario that finally gives the story some much-needed urgency. I did find the colors in the movie a little too muted for my taste, especially when you paired that with the fact that I found that the pace overall dragged, but Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and the rest of the gang look fantastic. They've got a photoreal quality that works across the board, and it's especially impressive when they're interacting with their human co-stars, and also when they're in the middle of some of those more action-heavy sequences also. I'm gonna give Christopher Robin 2.5 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimovie scale. The computer animation is the standout of this movie by far for me. The level of detail is just phenomenal, and there are certain moments where it's beyond evident that this idea really had a lot of potential, but ultimately the lack of depth, the dreariness, and the snail-like pace took away a lot of the magic for me. Yeah, I'm a little bummed right now, but so it goes. Those are my thoughts, but now I do need yours. So chime in the comment section below if you wind up catching Christopher Robin this weekend. I want to know what you think. And as always, I've got to close out this video with 2 very special Patreon shoutouts, both for top-tier members of the campaign who I've had the pleasure to get to know through the G-Chat reward for many, many months now. So Evan and Kavi, you guys are awesome. Really, it means a lot to me to have you here, so thank you so much for the continued support, and thanks to everyone watching this review right now. Please don't forget to like and share it, and I'll see you soon with more movie reviews real soon.